What's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to be discussing the pull rates for the new Scarlet and Violet set that just came out, as well as the mistakes that you need to avoid for this set, and for any set in general, but specifically for this set, there are a few mistakes that you definitely need to avoid. We're going to be going over that, but first let's talk about the pull rates. So on TCG Player, they released their pull rates, and you've seen a graphic like this before for the previous sets. I posted them on my channel before, and you can see the pull rates right here. So if you remember from my previous videos or other people's videos, these pull rates seem to be better than the other sets. So in the other sets, like Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, etc., you'll have a bunch of cards that are like 1 in 600 something or 1 in 700 something packs. Like, that's nuts. In this set, you'll have like the hardest to pull card from their sample size was this one right here, 1 in 393. And then you also have like the Miriam, 1 in 376, and then this one in 1 in 309, etc., etc. 1 in 360 for this Gyarados, and so on. So they did mention down here, I'll go back to the graphic. On the neutral side, your odds of opening a double rare or better in any Scarlet and Violet pack are around 30%, on par of the 31% chance of hitting an ultra rare, trainer gallery, or secret rare in Silver Tempest, which is, I don't like that, because a double rare doesn't really matter. It's like a couple dollars, if anything. So that's kind of stupid. But yeah, and then they mentioned that on a positive side of things, I'll just summarize it. Positive side is that there isn't like a card that's like seemingly impossible to get. There are a bunch of like cards that are harder to get, but not impossible to get, if that makes sense. Whereas in the other sets, you have those 1 in 600, 700 plus packs, like the Giratina Altar or something like that, that are seemingly impossible to get. You know what I mean? So that's better, but does it translate to value? Does it, does this MSRP increase of 50 cents from $3.99 to $4.49, is that justified? First of all, remember, we don't buy at MSRP anyways. Remember, we are anti-MSRP. We are anti-over MSRP. We buy under MSRP. Anyways, these are the pull rates. So this is for the specific cards though. So if you want this one, it's 1 in 309. If you want this Miriam, which everyone wants, 1 in 376 packs. Your chance of hitting at least one hyper rare, special illustration, or ultra rare is 18%, which is what they should have mentioned when comparing to the previous sets. When I mentioned that, where is that? Right here, the 31% chance of hitting ultra rare, trainer gallery, or secret rare. I mean, the trainer gallery can be hit or miss with the value, but still, like, that should have been compared to this 18%, which is not good. Okay, I don't like this. Your chance of getting a double, any double rare is 1 in 7 packs. Any ultra rare is 1 in 15. Any illustration rare is 1 in 13. Any special illustration rare is 1 in 32. And any hyper rare is 1 in 54. But if you want a specific one, then you're gonna have to, multiply the chances of you getting it by whatever chance. It's a multiplication kind of thing to get the probability, and then you'll get this, the 1 in 376, 1 in 393, etc. That's how you get these numbers if you want that card specifically, because it's the probability of that card times the probability of you getting any illustration rare. So that's how you get this number. Versus if you just want any illustration rare, it's 1 in 32, which is not as bad, because let's booster box is 36 packs, which technically on average you should get 1 special illustration rare per booster box. And also, technically, on average, you can get 0 hyper rares in a booster box, which would just be really dumb and annoying, especially with their MSRP increase. But again, we pay way under MSRP. Who pays $165 plus tax for a box? If you've been watching my channel, you're paying way under that. Anyways, so this is from over 8,000 Scarlet and Violet booster packs. So that's, that's a big sample size relatively. But we have to talk about value and the mistakes that you need to avoid, all right? So if you want to go through this article and like how they get the numbers and all the multiplication, all that kind of stuff, you can. But we need to talk about value, which I can actually pull up from here too. So no, I'm going to pull it up from here actually. We're going to go to each card right now. So the one with the highest value is Miriam. Everyone wants this card. It's the special illustration rare. This set came out, on the 31st is when it was officially released. What happened to the price? Wasn't this like a lot more expensive? Actually, the whole entire set, wasn't it like a lot more expensive? I mean, that's how it happens with every set. It starts off high because it's low supply, high demand. Everyone wants to pre-order. Everyone wants to FOMO, which I keep telling you, do not FOMO. That's the mistake. Do not FOMO. Anyone can literally set whatever the hell price they want in the beginning because they make the market. There's low supply, so they can put whatever price. And if someone thinks it's that valuable, they'll buy it. Whatever. So this card started out at what? Someone listed it for $265. What the hell is it at now? 70s? What? So if you want a near mint from a relatively, like these newer sellers, you can get it 76, and then it goes to 80, 80 plus. On eBay, you can like probably find it for cheaper than this, or I don't know if they actually caught up to these prices, but this is going down. Okay, everyone's trying to undercut each other because the set just got released. They are opening packs. They're ripping open a bunch of packs, right? And they're like, oh, this is an expensive card. I should make my money back and get cards for free, or I should make money on this box. And what they do is they just undercut each other so that they can just sell it really fast, and then the price just continues to drop. So if you look at let me see if I can, yeah, the sales history. If we go all the way back to when the set first released, okay? We're gonna keep going all the way back. So March 31st, and then the pre-orders. So now we're at pre-order prices. Some poor souls bought this card for $250 and $265 and $199 and $218.12 plus tax. Why? Did you think this card was just going to get bought out and never come back again? Like, I don't understand the point of this. These are completed sales on TCG Player. I don't, you just lost so much money. You could have bought like almost 3 of them. If you bought the card right now, you can buy almost 3 of them for the price of what you paid for 1. That's not good. Don't make this mistake. All right. And as you can see, oh, look, no more triple digits. No, well, did I just see one triple digit? I don't know why the hell this person spent $110, but they did. 1 triple digit. And then I don't think there are any more triple digits. There you go. Someone got a good deal at $65.99 for near mint. 70 to 51, 69, 69, 69. What a number, 69. Yeah, and then 80s, 69, 98. So as you can see, this price is going to go down further down. It's going to go down. All right. Be patient. Do not make the mistake of FOMOing. If you FOMOed, then don't make the mistake again. Keep watch my videos, and you'll eventually like get used to how to work it. So then you have this Miraidon EX. This is a special illustration rare as well. I'm going to the month, and then I don't know what happened to this card where it started at like 80, and then all of a sudden it jumped to 130, and now it's back to like 60. But you can get it for 60s. Okay, so yeah, easy 60s. Again, if we go to view sales history, is there a way to do this faster? Never mind. Okay, so view sales. So we're saying, oh, look, 59.20, 59. There are people buying it at 50s. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder what happened before that. 94, 99, hundreds, 150. Someone spent $150 on this card. Please don't make this mistake. Don't do it. So I'm gonna tie it all together with the pull rates. But again, Gardevoir EX, it's gonna be the same thing. This is a special illustration rare, so we'll go fast with this. Drop in price. Then this one, the Koraidon EX, I believe this one, was it the hardest card to pull? I believe. And there, yeah, 1 in 393 for this card that has dropped way down from 100 to the 30s/40. This is the hardest to pull card from their sample size of 8,000 packs. It's $40. Really? Not good. Then here you have the ultra rare Miriam, also going down. It's probably going to continue to go down. Look at that. You can get it for 30, 31. It was at 70. Okay, those are the, like special illustration rares. Let's talk about. See, here's an ultra rare. Here's that Gyarados. Remember that Gyarados? 1 in 360 for this card. So it's a 1 in 15 chance to get an ultra rare in general, but 1 in 360 if you want this Gyarados. If you're gonna be ripping open packs to get this hard to pull Gyarados, I don't know why you're trying to spend your money doing that. Unless, of course, you're making content, you have the money, do whatever you want. It's up to you. But if you're trying to be smart with your money, why? This card, to begin with, was only like almost 30. It wasn't even 30, but it was almost 30. And it kind of dropped, and then it's kind of bouncing, whatever. In the mid-20s. It's in the mid-20s. Why are you trying to rip open packs to get a card that's in the mid-20s? You can either buy it now outright, just buy one, or you can just wait until it drops more. There's no point. And then let's talk about hyper rare cards. So hyper rare cards, 1 in 54 to get any hyper rare. And then 1 in 376 for this one, 1 in 309 for this one. All right. If these two are the most expensive hyper rares and you're trying to get a hyper rare, just please buy the single. Why are you trying to if you're trying to rip open a box to get a hyper rare, you might get 0. And you might not get the one that you want either. So this one, again, it started out in the mid-20s. It's now low 20s. There's no point in trying to just rip open packs. Just get the one that you want. Same thing with this Miraidon EX. Looks nice, but still the value is not good. It just has low value and it's going to keep dropping. Like, you can get this easily without having to spend so much money on ripping open packs and not getting any hyper rares at all. So this is another hyper rare, the Miraidon EX, ultra rare. So again, ultra rares are 1 in 15. So let's see. I wanted to show you here. Another hyper rare is this Ray Candy, but let's just say, you got, let's keep going. You got a hyper rare in your box, but it happened to be the basic fighting energy hyper rare. Congrats. It was a 1 in 54 chance, or whatever it is. 1 in 54 like packs, and you got a hyper rare, but it's this one. You just spent a stupid amount of money on your box, and you got a hyper rare that's going down in value and is worth like $6 or $7. No point. Just buy the single. Just buy the single. There's no point. Same thing with like illustration rares. If you were to want an illustration rare, it's 1 in 13. Okay. That 1 in 13 is not that bad, but still, okay. What, $4, $5, $6? Ultra rare. Again, if you got an ultra rare, 1 in 15, but let's just say you got, here's an ultra rare, $3, $4. Another one, this is illustration rare. Ultra rare, $3 to $4. And then illustration rare, let's see if I have any special illustration rares on the next page. I can't remember off the top of my head. A secret rare. Did they have them on here? They didn't even have them on here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. But you have another ultra rare here, about $3. So you're not like, these pull rates are not going to correspond with good value. All right, this 1 in 13 is probably going to net you one of the bad ones. One of the ones with low value. So you cannot go in expecting to get good value out of whatever you're ripping open. Then you have the double rares that are worth absolutely nothing. You see that? Absolutely nothing. I want to see the like cheap special illustration rare. Here we go. $5. It's probably like $5 to $6. Yeah, $5 to $6. So if you got a special illustration rare, 1 in 32, let's just say you got one in your box, and that one just so happened to be this one. People are going to be over exaggerating during their box openings on YouTube or wherever they do their openings. They're going to be, oh my gosh, let's go, a special illustration. And they're going to count it as an excellent pull and look at all my pulls and yada, yada, yada. When in the end, the value is trash. It sucks. That is the truth. People need to handle the truth. All right. It looks cool, but it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like, they'll put a bunch of like hits on the on the camera, and then look, I got so many hits from this box. Okay, but I would rather get like an extremely expensive card plus like a few other hits that actually make my value back up or more than get like 20 hits that are worth nothing. You know what I mean? If you have a bunch of $2, $4 cards and you have, I don't know, 10 to 15 hits, whatever, And then you have some for like 50 cents, and then maybe you got one that's like $10, $20. Like, that's not as good as getting one that's 60 plus several others, you know what I mean? So be careful looking at this pull rates. Do not get excited with like, oh, it's so much easier to get like these rarities, yada yada yada. But the cards that you want are still hard to get. They're not as hard to get as previous sets in general, but they are still very hard to get. And now MSRP went up, so that makes it even worse. But of course, please watch my previous videos for deals that are still available now for the Scarlet and Violet set and for other sets, where you can get booster boxes for like $110 or $120 max, or like booster boxes for was it like 37, 38, 40? You know, it used to be a lot cheaper with before the MSRP increase, but now times are different. So unfortunately, that sucks. But yeah, or you get the sleeve packs for like, depending on which bundles you can get them for like $2.75 a pack. Not the sleeve, but just packs in general. $2.75 a pack, $3 a pack max. The sleeve packs are like low threes instead of paying $4.50. Or if you want to go to Target or GameStop, $5 a pack, or $55 in ETB. That's insane. Don't do it. Please don't do it. So those were the pull rates. Those were the mistakes. We'll summarize the mistakes. 1, do not FOMO into buying or pre-ordering a bunch of singles or just products in general with the prices being sky high to begin with, because that's low supply, high demand. You're going to lose, because then once supply increases, the demand is going to drop at some point because there's so much out there. The price will drop. 2, for products, do not buy at MSRP or higher. Buy for lower. Buy for lower than that. Watch my videos and find out how to buy for lower than that. Be patient with the prices, okay? 3, do not look at these pull rates and expect like to always get something good out of your boxes. Do not think that you're gonna get, even if this is a 1 in 32, you might get 0 special illustration rares. This is on average. This is not the law. They have like, there's nothing written on the box, on a booster box, that says you're gonna get, you know, a special illustration rare, an illustration rare, yada yada yada. You might get 3 special illustration rares because it might be that type of box. You might get none. So be careful with these pull rates, okay? I think that covers it. If I missed any mistakes that I wanted to mention, I probably already mentioned them in this video, but that was the summary I wanted. So please let me know in the comments down below what you think, and what you think of this set, what you think of this video, and please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know if I should have done this video now or earlier, because again, I'm fasting for Ramadan. It's 6:40 in the morning. I work at night, so I'm still awake, and I can't eat or drink anything because I stopped like an hour something ago, and now I've been talking a lot and I can't drink water, so this sucks. I don't know if I should have done this right now, but whatever. See ya.